Every single second, your heart pumps a specialized fluid through 60,000 miles of internal pathways. This fluid isn't just a passive carrier, it is the very architecture of your consciousness and the fuel for your survival. Most of us are walking through our days with our internal system screaming for help, yet we mistake that scream for hunger, for boredom, or for a simple lack of sleep. Today, we are opening a door to a transformation that is so fundamental it often goes ignored because of its sheer simplicity. We are here to rebuild your life from the cellular level up, ensuring that when you wake up, you aren't just surviving the day but mastering it. If you have been searching for a way to reclaim your focus, your energy, and your sense of peace, you are in the right place. Before we dive into the mechanics of your own vitality, I want to invite you to join this community of health-conscious individuals. If you find value in reclaiming your health and want to ensure you never miss a step in this journey toward a better you, please hit the like button, share this with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel. Your commitment to yourself starts with the information you choose to feed your mind. Have you ever felt a sudden, unexplained cloud settle over your thoughts in the middle of a Tuesday afternoon? It's that heavy, sluggish feeling where words seem harder to find and your motivation evaporates like mist. We often blame our jobs, our stress levels, or the weather, but the reality is far more intimate. Your brain is roughly 75% water. When that percentage drops by even a tiny fraction, the electrochemical balance required for you to think clearly begins to falter. It is as if you are trying to run a high-performance engine on a dry tank. The desperation you feel when you can't concentrate isn't a character flaw. It is a biological SOS signal. Why do we wait until we are parched to listen to what our bodies are begging for? Think about the last time you felt truly sharp, vibrant, quick-witted, and present. That version of you is accessible every day, but it requires a level of hydration that most people never achieve. The blood flowing through your veins is a miracle of engineering, but it thickens when you neglect your fluid intake. Imagine your heart trying to push sludge through a straw instead of a clean, clear stream. This creates an invisible strain on your cardiovascular system that manifests as fatigue. You aren't just tired because you're busy, you're tired because your heart is working double shifts just to move oxygen to your limbs. When you finally take that first intentional sip of water in the morning, you aren't just drinking. You are priming a pump that sustains your very existence. Is it possible that the anxiety you feel right now is actually a physical reaction to a system that is running hot and dry? We often over-intellectualize our emotional struggles, forgetting that the mind and the body are not two separate entities, but a single, pulsing ecosystem. Consider the skin that protects you from the world. It is your largest organ, a living barrier that reflects everything happening inside. When you are dehydrated, your skin loses its elasticity and its ability to flush out the debris of daily life. We spend hundreds of dollars on creams and serums, searching for a glow that can only be manufactured from within. If you could see the way your cells shrivel when they are thirsty, you would never go an hour without a glass of water again. They look like withered fruit, struggling to maintain their shape and function. But the moment you hydrate, those cells plump up, their membranes become permeable, and the exchange of nutrients and waste begins to flow as nature intended. How much of your current physical discomfort have you simply accepted as a part of getting older, when it might just be a lack of internal irrigation? The urgency of this cannot be overstated. We live in a world that sells us stimulants to wake us up and sedatives to put us to sleep, yet we ignore the primary regulator of our energy levels. Your kidneys are tirelessly filtering your blood, removing toxins and balancing electrolytes. When you don't provide them with enough water, they have to work harder, concentrating your urine and potentially allowing waste products to build up in your tissues. This buildup contributes to that heavy feeling in your muscles and joints. You are essentially asking your body to clean a house without any soap or water. How long can a home stay beautiful under those conditions? Your body is the only home you will ever truly own. It is time to treat it with the reverence it deserves. Think about the silence of a desert. It is beautiful, but it is a beauty defined by absence. Many of us are living in an internal desert, wondering why our creativity has dried up or why our temper is so short. Your nervous system relies on water to conduct the electrical impulses that allow you to feel, move, and react. Without it, the wiring of your body becomes glitchy. You might find yourself snapping at a loved one or losing your patience over a minor inconvenience. This isn't just stress, it's a biological system under duress. When you are hydrated, your nerves are cushioned, and your brain can process information with a fluidity that feels like grace. Does your life feel like a struggle against the current, or are you flowing with it? The connection between your hydration and your mood is a bridge that most people never cross. There is a profound sense of calm that comes when the body is not in a state of emergency. When you are dehydrated, your body perceives a threat to its survival, which triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone. You are literally inducing a state of panic in your cells by withholding water. This creates a cycle of agitation that no amount of deep breathing can fully resolve until the physical need is met. If you could turn down the volume on that internal alarm system just by drinking a glass of water, wouldn't you do it immediately? The solution to your restlessness might be sitting in a tap in your kitchen right now. As you sit here listening to this, I want you to take a moment to check in with yourself. How does your throat feel? How do your eyes feel? Are they dry? Are they tired? This is your body talking to you in a language of sensations. It is a whisper for now, but if you ignore it, it will become a shout. We are building a routine here that isn't about rules or restrictions. It's about liberation. It's about giving yourself the best possible chance to win the day. Because you are finding this information helpful and you're starting to see how these small shifts can change your entire outlook, I want to remind you to like this video and subscribe. By doing so, you're telling the world, and yourself, that your health is a priority. Share this with someone who you know is struggling with their energy. You might be giving them the exact tool they need to turn their week around. The myth that we only need water when we feel thirsty is one of the most dangerous misconceptions in modern health. By the time the sensation of thirst reaches your conscious mind, you are already about 2% dehydrated. At that point, your cognitive performance has already begun to dip. Your memory isn't as sharp, and your ability to focus on complex tasks is compromised. Why would you wait for a warning light to flash on your dashboard before putting oil in the car? We should be proactive, nurturing our systems before the crisis occurs. This requires a shift in mindset from reactive survival to proactive thriving. Can you visualize a version of yourself that moves through the day with effortless clarity? Let's talk about the desperation that comes with chronic exhaustion. When you feel like you're drowning in your responsibilities, the last thing you think about is water. But water is the very thing that helps you stay afloat. It regulates your body temperature, ensuring that you don't overheat during physical or emotional exertion. It lubricates your joints, making movement feel like a joy rather than a chore. If you've been feeling creaky or stiff, it might not be your age, it might be your hydration status. Your cartilage is mostly water, and when it dries out, the friction increases. You are literally wearing yourself down from the inside out. Are you willing to let a lack of water dictate the quality of your physical movement? There is a spiritual-like component to this physical act. When you choose to hydrate, you are making a choice to honor the life force within you. You are saying yes to another hour of focus, yes to a better mood, and yes to a body that functions at its peak. This is a form of self-respect that requires no audience. It is a quiet, powerful commitment to excellence. We often look for complex solutions to our problems, new diets, expensive supplements, or radical lifestyle overhauls, while ignoring the most basic element of life. Water is the universal solvent. It dissolves the blockages in our bodies and, by extension, the blockages in our lives. If you feel stuck, start by clearing the path internally. What would happen if you committed to a hydration-first mentality for just 24 hours? Imagine waking up and, before the coffee, before the emails, before the chaos, you gave your body a full 16 ounces of pure, clean water. You would be washing away the metabolic waste of the night and waking up your internal organs with a gentle, cool touch. This is an act of kindness. It tells your nervous system that the drought is over and it is safe to function. The shift in your morning energy would be undeniable. You wouldn't be dragging yourself into the day, you would be stepping into it with a sense of readiness. Why have we made it so hard to do something so good for ourselves? We need to address the why behind our neglect. Often, we are so focused on the external world, our jobs, our families, our digital screens, that we become disconnected from our internal landscape. We lose the ability to hear the subtle cues our body sends us. This disconnection is where illness and burnout begin to grow. Reclaiming your hydration is a way of coming home to yourself. It is a way of staying present in your own skin. When you take a sip of water, feel it move down your throat, feel the coolness spread through your chest. Use it as a moment to anchor yourself in the now. Are you truly here, or are you already living 3 hours in the future? The impact of water on the brain is particularly fascinating when we look at decision-making. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can lead to increased errors and a decrease in executive function. If you are a leader, a parent, or a student, your ability to make sound choices is your greatest asset. By staying hydrated, you are literally protecting your judgment. You are ensuring that your brain has the volume of blood flow it needs to access its highest centers of reasoning. When you are dry, you are more likely to act out of impulse or irritation. You are less you. Who are you when your brain is fully hydrated, and how much more could that person achieve? Let's look at the metabolic fire that burns within you. If you are trying to manage your weight or improve your digestion, water is your most potent ally. It is necessary for the breakdown of food and the absorption of nutrients. Without it, your digestion slows to a crawl, leading to bloating and discomfort. Furthermore, water has a thermogenic effect. Your body actually burns energy just to process it and bring it to body temperature. It is a natural metabolic booster that costs nothing and has zero side effects. Yet, we reach for fat burners and cleanses that do half the work with 10 times the risk. Is your thirst for a quick fix keeping you from the most effective fix of all? There is a certain urgency in our current era. We are bombarded with more information in a single day than our ancestors were in a lifetime. This cognitive load requires an immense amount of energy. Your brain consumes about 20% of your body's total calories, and it needs water to facilitate the electrical signaling between neurons. If you want to keep up with the pace of the modern world without losing your mind, you must keep your brain hydrated. It is the ultimate biohack, though it's as old as time itself. You aren't just drinking water, you're upgrading your operating system. How much more efficient could your processor be if it wasn't constantly overheating from lack of fluid? Let's pause for a second. Take a breath and think about your goals for today. Think about the people you need to show up for. Do they deserve the dehydrated, irritable version of you, or do they deserve the vibrant, focused version? The choice is made with every glass you drink. This is where the emotional weight of health truly hits home. Our physical state dictates our emotional availability. You cannot be the partner, parent, or friend you want to be if you are physically depleted. Your body's cries for water manifest as a lack of empathy, a short fuse, and a withdrawal from the world. By taking care of your hydration, you are actually taking care of your relationships. Because you are still here, it's clear you're ready to make a change. You're feeling that spark of hope, that realization that maybe your burnout is something you can actually influence. This is the moment to double down on that commitment. If you haven't already, please like this video and share it with someone who needs this message. When we share health information, we create a ripple effect of wellness. Subscribe to stay connected to this journey. We are middle way through this exploration, and the most vital secrets to your internal ecosystem are still ahead. Your support helps us continue to bring these life-changing perspectives to light. The structure of water within your cells is almost like a crystal lattice. It's not just wetness, it's a structured environment that allows proteins to fold correctly and enzymes to trigger chemical reactions. When you are even slightly dehydrated, that structure is compromised. It's like a building with a sagging foundation. Everything else might be in place, but the integrity of the whole structure is at risk. This is why hydration is the foundation of all health routines. You can eat the finest organic kale and take the most expensive vitamins, but if you don't have the water to transport those nutrients into your cells and carry the waste out, you are wasting your efforts. Are you building your health on a foundation of sand or a foundation of flow? There is a specific kind of desperation that comes from chronic pain, particularly headaches and migraines. For many, these are a recurring nightmare that halts productivity and steals joy. While there are many causes for headaches, dehydration is one of the most common and easily preventable. When you are low on fluids, your brain tissue can actually shrink slightly, pulling away from the skull and causing pain. It sounds dramatic because it is. Your body is trying to protect its most vital organ, and the pain is a desperate plea for resources. The next time you feel a headache coming on, instead of reaching for the pill bottle first, try drinking a large glass of water and resting for 15 minutes. Listen to the plea before you silence it. Let's talk about the heart again. It is a muscle that never rests, beating over 100,000 times a day. To do this, it needs a consistent volume of blood. When you are dehydrated, your blood volume drops, and your heart has to beat faster and harder to maintain blood pressure. This is called cardiovascular strain. You might feel this as a racing heart or a sense of palpitations when you stand up too quickly. It's a terrifying sensation, but often, it's just your heart trying to do its job with limited resources. By maintaining proper hydration, you are giving your heart a much-needed break. You are allowing it to beat with a steady, calm rhythm. Doesn't your heart deserve a little less work? Consider the impact of water on your sleep. Many people avoid drinking water in the evening because they don't want to wake up in the middle of the night. However, going to bed dehydrated can lead to dry mouth, snoring, and leg cramps, all of which disrupt the quality of your rest. The key is balance, hydrating consistently throughout the day so that your body isn't in a state of catch-up at 10 p.m. A well-hydrated body sleeps more deeply because it isn't struggling to regulate its temperature or clear toxins during the night. You wake up feeling truly refreshed rather than just less tired. How would your life change if you actually woke up with a surplus of energy every morning? The role of water in emotional regulation is perhaps the most hidden secret of all. We are emotional creatures, and our feelings are mediated by neurochemicals like serotonin and dopamine. These chemicals require a watery environment to be produced and transported. Dehydration has been linked to increased feelings of depression and anxiety. It's not that water is a cure for clinical conditions, but it is a necessary requirement for the brain's feel-good machinery to work. When you are hydrated, you have more buffer against the stresses of life. You are more resilient. You are harder to break. If you've been feeling emotionally fragile, could a simple lack of water be making the walls feel like they're closing in? The routine we are discussing here is born of urgency. It's for the person who feels they are at the end of their rope, who is tired of feeling tired, and who is ready to reclaim their life. It starts with the water first rule. Before anything else enters your body, water does. It continues with the glass an hour principle, a steady rhythmic intake that keeps the stream of your life flowing. And it concludes with the body listen practice, where you stop every few hours to ask, what is my body telling me right now? This isn't just a health tip, it's a survival strategy for the modern world. We often think of water as something we use up, but it's more accurate to think of it as something we circulate. We are part of the great water cycle of the earth. The water you drink today may have once been a cloud, a river, or a prehistoric sea. There is a profound connection in that. When you hydrate, you are participating in the ancient rhythm of life itself. You are inviting that primordial energy into your cells. This isn't just about biology, it's about belonging. You belong to a world that is mostly water, and by honoring that within yourself, you find a sense of place. Do you feel connected to the world around you, or are you living as an island, slowly drying out? Let's talk about the fog again. That mental haze that makes it hard to remember where you put your keys or what you were supposed to do this afternoon. This is often brain fog, and it is a direct symptom of cellular dehydration. Your brain's janitorial system, the glymphatic system, works primarily while you sleep to flush out metabolic waste. But it needs fluid to do this effectively. If you are chronically dehydrated, the trash in your brain builds up. This leads to that feeling of being cluttered internally. Hydrating is like hiring a cleaning crew for your mind. It clears the debris, leaving you with a clean, bright space to think and create. Wouldn't it be wonderful to feel light in your own head? There is a common fear that drinking more water will just lead to more trips to the bathroom. And at first it might. But your body is incredibly adaptive. Once your bladder muscles strengthen and your cells get used to being properly saturated, that frequency levels off. More importantly, those trips to the bathroom are a sign that your system is working, that you are successfully filtering and removing the things that no longer serve you. It is a small price to pay for a brain that works, a heart that is calm, and a body that feels alive. Are you willing to trade a few minutes of inconvenience for a lifetime of vitality? As we move toward the final stages of this journey together, I want you to feel the weight of this truth. You have the power to change how you feel, starting with your next sip. This isn't a complex mystery, it's a fundamental law of life. The desperation you might have felt at the beginning of this video, the exhaustion, the stuckness, can be washed away. It won't happen all at once, but it will happen. Each glass of water is a vote for the person you want to become. It's a tiny, quiet victory that builds into a life of health and strength. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. It's an honor to be a part of your journey toward a healthier, more vibrant life. Remember, the goal is to make the most of every day, and that starts with the very basics. If you haven't done so yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement helps this message reach others who are searching for these simple but profound truths. We are in this together, building a community of people who refuse to settle for fine when vibrant is an option. As you go about the rest of your day, keep a bottle of water within arm's reach. Let it be a reminder of your commitment to yourself. When you feel that first pang of fatigue or that first spark of irritation, don't reach for a snack or a phone. Reach for the water. Give your body what it's asking for. Listen to the whisper before it becomes a scream. You have everything you need to be well. The secret was never a secret at all. It's been flowing all around you, waiting for you to simply take it in. Take a deep breath. Feel the life moving through you. You are a miracle of biological engineering, a vessel of consciousness held together by the very fluid we've been discussing. Treat yourself with the care and attention that such a miracle deserves. Your brain will thank you with clarity, your heart will thank you with steadiness, and your soul will thank you with peace. The journey doesn't end here, it begins with the next glass. Here is a specific 7-day hydration schedule tailored to your daily routine to help you implement these habits. To help you move from understanding to action, we've developed a 7-day hydration restoration protocol. This isn't just about drinking more, it's about a rhythmic, intentional delivery of life force to your cells. This schedule is designed to work with your body's natural circadian rhythms to maximize energy in the morning and ensure deep, restorative sleep at night. The Rising Flow Morning Routine, days 1 to 7. The first hour of your day is the most critical for your brain. You have spent 7 to 8 hours losing moisture through your breath and skin. You are waking up in a physiological drought. 7 a.m., the awakening. Drink 16 ounces of room temperature water immediately upon waking. Do this before you touch your phone or your coffee. To make this active, add a pinch of high-quality sea salt or a squeeze of lemon. This provides the electrolytes necessary to pull that water into the cells rather than just letting it pass through you. 8:30 a.m., the metabolic prime. Drink another 8 ounces after your first meal. This aids the enzymatic breakdown of your breakfast, ensuring the nutrients actually reach your bloodstream. The cognitive shield workday rhythm, Monday through Friday. During the hours of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., your brain is at its highest metabolic demand. This is when brain fog usually strikes. We are going to prevent it before it starts. 10:30 a.m., the focus sip. Have 8 to 10 ounces. This is your pattern interrupt. When you feel the urge to check social media or lose focus, take 3 deep sips instead. 12:30 p.m., pre-lunch prep. Drink 8 ounces 20 minutes before you eat. This helps prevent the afternoon slump by ensuring your digestion doesn't steal all your circulatory energy. 2:30 p.m., the clarity anchor. This is the danger zone for dehydration. Drink 12 ounces of cold water. The temperature shift acts as a mild nervous system wake-up call. 4 p.m., the transition. Drink 8 ounces as you wrap up your primary tasks. This signals to your body that the high-stress portion of the day is closing. The restorative ebb evening ritual. The goal here is to maintain hydration without overburdening your bladder at 3 a.m. 6:30 p.m., dinner hydration. Sip 8 ounces slowly with your meal. 8 p.m., the final gate. Drink your last 6 to 8 ounces. After this, shift to small sips only if you feel thirsty. This allows your kidneys to process the day's intake before you lie down. Daily affirmations for the week. To keep your emotional connection to this habit, repeat these internally as you drink. Day 1, I am washing away the old and making room for the new. Day 3, my mind is clear, fluid, and capable of solving any problem. Day 7, I honor my body's needs and in return, it gives me its best. Your next step for total transformation. Now that you have the schedule, the physical part is set. However, hydration works best when paired with the right fuel. To maximize the impact of your 7-day protocol, we need to look beyond the glass. About 20% of our daily water intake can and should come from the foods we eat. When you consume structured water found in living plants, the hydration is released slowly during digestion, providing a sustained source of moisture for your tissues. Here are the top 5 hydrating foods that act as internal time-release capsules for your vitality. 1. Cucumbers, 96% water. They are the kings of hydration. Beyond the water content, they contain silica, which is essential for the health of your connective tissues and your skin's elasticity. The hack: slice them into your morning water or eat them with a pinch of sea salt in the afternoon to replenish minerals lost through sweat. 2. Watermelon, 92% water. This isn't just a treat, it's a biological powerhouse. It is rich in L-citrulline, an amino acid that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation. The hack: eat a few slices after a workout or a stressful meeting to help your heart rate return to its calm, resting rhythm. 3. Celery, 95% water. Often overlooked, celery is packed with natural sodium and potassium, the electrolytes that act as the keys to your cells, letting water inside. The hack: use celery sticks as your vehicle for almond butter or hummus. It's the perfect crunch to break up a monotonous workday. 4. Strawberries, 91% water. These are nature's hydration candy. They are loaded with vitamin C and flavonoids that protect your brain from oxidative stress while keeping your cells plump and functional. The hack: add them to your breakfast or a spinach salad to combine hydration with powerful antioxidants. 5. Zucchini, 94% water. When cooked lightly or eaten raw, zucchini provides a dense source of moisture along with fiber, which ensures that the water stays in your system longer rather than passing right through. The hack: use a spiralizer to make zoodles as a base for dinner, replacing dry pasta with a hydrating, life-giving alternative. A reflective moment. As you incorporate these into your week, notice the texture of your energy. Does it feel jagged and forced, or does it feel smooth and sustainable? By eating your water, you are providing your body with a sophisticated form of nourishment that a tap alone cannot replicate. You are feeding the flow. By integrating these hydrating foods into your daily rhythm alongside the water protocol, you aren't just surviving, you are building a resilient, high-performance ecosystem within yourself. You are choosing to move away from the desperation of fatigue and toward a life of clarity, presence, and vitality. This journey toward your best self is one we are taking together, one intentional sip at a time. If you are ready to reclaim your health and want to stay connected with more insights that help you master your day, make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow our community. By hitting that notification bell, you're making a commitment to never let your well-being take a backseat again. Thank you for being here, for listening to your body's needs, and for choosing to thrive. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Stay hydrated, stay focused, and stay vibrant.